today I'm joined by my guest, Russell Leask from Alexander Russell Estate Agents. Russell, how are you doing?
Yeah, good. Thanks, David. How are you?
Yeah, I'm well, thank you. I'm well. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us today. Today we're going to talk about something that sometimes we all take for granted because it is a service that I think we all dip in and out of when we're busy. But the fact that's call answering and specifically Face for Business. So I understand that you took on Face for Business having been effectively a new startup, getting busier and busier. Tell me about your experience with them.
Uh, it's been very smooth, very good. I mean, the onboarding was very smooth and all dealt with by Abby, who's been fantastic, and she's always very good energy and easy to deal with. Yeah, nothing's a problem. And yeah, I like the way that they structure things. All the messages I get are generally very precise and yeah, it's been amazing.
So I understand from what we were discussing earlier that you bumped into them at a trade show at the EA Masters, and you had previously sort of experienced alternative answering services, but this just seemed to stand out as being as doing what it said on the tin, but being a little bit better in terms of pricing and service.
Yeah, I mean I wasn't unhappy with the service I had received from the other company, but the thing I liked about Face for Business is that they will automatically upgrade you to the next tier if you go over your minutes for that month, and they'll downgrade you the next month if you use less. So with my business, there's now three of us here, but yeah, you can't predict how busy or quiet you're going to be sometimes. So, or how much you're going to need the service. So the thing I like is they have these tiers that float up and down. Whereas with the other company, I was being hammered for extra charges sometimes and spending a significant amount of my budget. And being a smaller business, especially at that time, I was on my own. So yeah, it was good and the quality is good. And yeah.
And there's always an anxiety, isn't there, with agents where you've got somebody else representing your business, answering those calls, but when they do it, the customers don't feel necessarily that they're being dealt with by somebody outside. It's all sort of kept in house, isn't it?
Yeah, and yeah, I regularly, when I meet clients and I explain to them that it's an overflow outsourced call answering service, people often comment how well that call was handled, and they didn't even realize it was very seamless. They didn't realize it was they were talking to somebody that's not part of my team.
That's fantastic. So I guess the answer to the next question is yes, but would you recommend Face for Business to other agencies?
100%. Yes.
Absolutely. Well, there you go. That's a ringing endorsement. Russell, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today.
No worries. Thanks, David.